Loving Spirit of salvation, lead us on to endless day.
May God be with you all,
And also with you.
let us sing our thanks to God.
It is right to give God thanks and praise.
Blessed are you, Creator of the universe. From old you have led your people by night and day. May the light of your Christ make our darkness bright. For your word and your presence are the light of our pathways, and you are the light and life of all creation.
Let my prayer rise up like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. O God, I call to you, hear to live now. Hear my voice when I cry to you. Let my prayer rise up like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. Keep watch within me, God, deep in my heart may the light of your love be burning bright. Let my prayer rise up like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you. All praise to the God of all, creator of life. All praise to the Christ and the Spirit of God. Let my prayer rise up like incense before you, the lifting up of my hands as an offering to you.
May our prayers come before you, O God, as incense, and may your presence surround and fill us, so that in union with all creation, we might sing your praise and your love in our lives.
Amen.
Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, the 22nd chapter.
Glory to you, O Lord.
The same day some Sadducees came to Jesus, saying, "There is no resurrection." And they asked him a question, saying, "Teacher, Moses said if a man dies childless, his brothers shall marry the widow and raise up children for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers among us. The first married and died childless, leaving the widow to his brother. The second did the same, so also the third, down to the 7th. Last of all, the woman herself died. In the resurrection, then, whose wife of the 7 will she be? For all of them had married her." Jesus answered them, "You are wrong, because you know neither the Scriptures nor the power of God. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are like angels in heaven. And as for the resurrection of the dead, have you not read what was said to you by God? I am the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is God not of the dead, but of the living." And when the crowd heard it, they were astounded at his teaching. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Christ.
I saw old footage of Groucho Marx show that he used to do way back when. I don't know which one it was, some sort of game show. And I remember seeing the clip where he had this man sitting there and he had a question. He said, answer me yes or no. Have you stopped beating your wife? To which the guy said, well, yes, wait, no, it's a loaded question. And the Sadducees' question for Jesus, Jesus says right out, you're wrong. Just at the question itself. Because they've put over God's kingdom their own preconceptions, their own assumptions, their own predictions of what the resurrection is like when no one knows. Only the Father, only Christ. And so to look ahead to that resurrection and to have some idea how it's going to be and presume that all along, you're wrong right off the bat. Jesus comes back to who God is. God says, I am the God of Abraham, I am the God of Isaac, I am the God of Jacob. And these all live to him. The resurrection is real. And for us now in these days, we have no idea what it's going to look like when we're all said and done. A lot of our habits may change, a lot of our culture may change, a lot of our world is changed already, and may never change back. But with faith in the God of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob, faith in the God who is all about resurrection, who sends Christ into the world to raise the dead, to bring about new life, we can trust that no matter what happens at the end of all of this, at the end of this time in sequestering and 6 feet apart, in missing our dear friends and loved ones, not being able to hug, we can come through on the other end knowing now that we're in good hands, that God's love won't fail, the distance won't stop it. We can still praise God, we can still pray together apart, and we can still know the future is good, even if now is difficult. We came off of these midweek texts bridge the Sundays through Lent. And this last Lenten reading was out of John's Gospel, where Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. And here we see, this is out of Matthew, where they don't have that account of Lazarus being raised from the dead, but there's still this sure sense of a resurrection. And it's clarifying what that resurrection is like. Clarifying for us that it is not a quantitative thing that we can measure, but rather a qualitative difference between our lives now and our lives with God. Even now, simultaneously, as we count the costs and we count the lives and we count the feet between us, we can count on God qualitatively to love us through it all and to be with us through it all and carry us through it all to resurrection. There is life and there will be life. And of that we have Jesus' word.
The light shines in the darkness has not overcome it.
You shall bear
merciful God, source and ground of all goodness and life, give to your people the peace that passes all understanding, and the will to live your gospel of mercy and justice through Jesus Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Lord, remember us in your love and teach us to pray.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Save us from the time of trial, and deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.
Let us bless our Lord.
Praise and thanks to you.
May God Creator bless us and keep us. May grace be ever light for our lives. May the Spirit of life be our guide and path for all our days. Go in peace.
Christ is with you.
Thanks be to God.